My name is Benjamin. Normally I wouldn't go live this early. Normally I go like 5 minutes before 9, but I decided that since I'm probably not going to be streaming for too long tonight, I want to watch some fireworks stuff and get a little bit of an early sleep. I'm going to load a game. I want to say this one. I want to say it's that one because that makes the most sense to me. Oh shoot! I didn't want it on Iron Man. Okay, good. There we go. We're still playing as Poland. We're gonna go ahead and start. Oh, fighting a land war in Asia. Awesome. I mean, we technically did do that. Oh, hey, Ron. Alrighty, so... yeah. Okay, whatever. Thank goodness the game is currently paused. My thinking is we want to deploy here. And I guess I'll give you Paris to Orléans. You can guess, I guess you can go, what, here? And your goal is going to be, you know what, I want you to go to Angers and Le Mans. And we have an armored division. They're going to be absolutely useless there. I guess we can put them in this little pocket here. And their goal will be, I guess, Lyon. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That's right. That's understandable. Decisions available. I really want those done. We've completed those, so I'm just going to do that. Insufficient resources, really, come freak on. Oh my god, the steel. Oh my god, our steel situation. What the fuck? What? That said, we can absolutely beat them to it now. Yeah, Bessarabia, yeah, that was to be expected. Yeah. I was expecting to be able to puppet them, but apparently that's not a thing. And I'll go ahead and show you all the border gore situation, because I think that's important. First, I want to look at what's going on. Yeah, well, that's going to be fixed pretty shortly. So here's the border situation. Unfortunately, I forgot to return this to Finland first. But the Germans have Leningrad, or Petrograd, sorry. We released Georgia, or Georgia, or Sarkatvelo. We released a very thick Armenia, which is pretty nice. And if I remember correctly, yes, Azerbaijan is our puppet, as is Turkestan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, the Alash Orda, Siberia. Germany has a gigantic freaking exclave here. Yeah, we created some border gore, but that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and hit play, and Lithuania, what? What? I'm pretty sure I still control Lithuania. Occupied territories. Yeah, that should be civilian oversight, that's fine. Okay, I'll take some of that. Yeah, that's fine. I wish there was a way for me to actually release them as a puppet too, but that's not gonna happen. That said, I think maybe it would have been a good idea to go to war with China, but I don't know. I think we need to take care of the Internationale first. Is that really the two Sicily? Okay. Rome at least is still a thing. That's good. The Papal States. Said I was tempted to actually just leave my troops there. Oh, what? Oh, I forgot the... Could I invite them to the faction? No, I can't invite to faction. I wish there was a way for me to see Ottoman's angry face. Armenia exists. Hey, history guy. So, yeah, Kaiserreich is an alternate history, and I decided to form Poland-Lithuania again because I thought Poland-Lithuania was a great nation. And if you're wondering what I'm drinking tonight, it's a glass of Four Roses bourbon because I like bourbon. Oh shit. I think all 6 of those. I can deploy that entire line. And since everybody is getting up to the front, actually I want to take 1, 2, and send those 4 there. And then 2 unassigned divisions, you're going to go here. Eastern Siberia, what? Oh, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Wait, what? Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, in that case, I am going to go ahead and cancel all... Well, I'm going to cancel his orders. I hate having to do this, too. I mean, I don't exactly have a choice here. I kind of have to... Okay, so your offensive line is, I guess, you can... whatever. That's fine. Poletsky, your line, I guess, is going to be to Vladivostok. And your goal is literally going to be just to cut them off. And with 54 divisions, I think we should be far and away better prepared for this. I I didn't even realize it. We were in that sort of a situation. What's our logistics looking at? Armored car. What? Okay. That said, apparently we have a massive surplus of infantry equipment. So, yeah. Let's just shit out another army. Because that's totally how it works in real life. It really isn't. And we'll put you in Białystok. Again, apparently we can just literally shit out an entire army. I wasn't even aware that we had that sort of situation regarding equipment. I mean, and we still got 152,000. I suppose means I can maybe scale that slightly back and get some extra artillery production. Vilnius-Warszawa Railway, nice, I like that. Oh, that's what that does. Useless. Will this give me a research slot? No, it will not. I was hoping it would give me a research slot. Okay, so I have to go down the army drills line, and then oh, and before I forget, I just want 3, I guess. 3 entire armies. That seems reasonable. Alright, so we've got Ukrainians reaching there. When are we finally going to get in there? I guess we'll add more to that. Can I make a variant? I mean, I have the experience to do that. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, seems like a good idea. And actually, I want to switch theirs to the Mark 1 because I think those are going to be so significantly better. Where are... Wow, our troops are so slow. Okay, let's check out our construction. Okay, so we're still behind there. I suppose... we should boost up this because I don't know how I wound up with this massive exclave, but I did. George, hey, how's it going? There we go. Let's put that on the analytics. I've got research. Should probably do this. Okay, we're doing that. The Byskivitsa will be done in 34 days, which I'm going to be very happy about. Oh, wow, the Lash Order's already got a division. It's really good, actually. Goodness gracious, Liberia. How many times are you going to capitulate? Jeez. Yeah, CK2 is better. George, I do vaguely remember you. Guatemala is a... What the shit? Treaty of Torino? What? Oh. I wasn't even aware that that was a thing, but okay. I was not. Okay. Very interesting. I wasn't even aware I was involved in that war, let alone the fact that I took part. Or even got the second most war score. That was, interesting. Yeah, the Transimer is going to get beaten back. Southern Norway, northern... Okay, that's not really a concern for me. Yeah, there is no way I'm going to be doing that. What is this? Okay, that's not good that our popularity is... But, okay. Social conservatives... The Reichspakt... Really? Well, I'm already there. I could go to war economy. I do have the political power to do that. Yeah, considering I have a lot of military factories lined up, I think that's the best option. Yeah, just right now my budget hasn't allowed me to get CK2. At some point, I probably will start a mega campaign and stream that. And that could be very fun. I would actually look forward to doing that. And I'm not sure where I would start that if I were to go that option. Because there's so many good options. I mean, France is a great place to start. You know, I could go with Scotland, Ireland. Alright. Literally just shit out an army. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Let's see when it actually loads up that I have deployed. You are getting your own army. And this is a real question. Who should I give it to? Sosinkovsky. Be Vikings? Well, I like to... Oh, Scheiße. Or, I guess, Kurva is the more accurate term. I don't even care. We're going to go ahead and send you into the meat grinder that is Verdun. And your goal is literally... Paris. What? There we go. Get rid of that order because that's a dumb order. And it's, you know what, I'm just going to turn that on because we'll have a metric crap ton of troops. And see, as far as I can tell, unless you want to count the French blood that I have as Norman, because it is. What the scheiße? I hate the clicking system that they give you. Okay, let's get rid of those. Oh, you've got to be fucking... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I absolutely hate this game. I'm slightly exaggerating. I actually kind of like the game. Okay, yes, I am aware that I just got the Biskevitsa. There we go. Okay. Your offensive line, you know what, for right now, just... Okay, that's fine, and you can go. And your offensive line, yeah, you know what, you go to Vladivostok too. And you go... Yes! Yes! Very accurate. How many factories? Okay, I got one more. By the way, we're upgrading that to Biskevitsa. And I do not have outdated equipment. That's very good. Get rid of that. We're going to defeat communism here and now. Honestly, I could go here. I don't intend to use mobile at all. That's too far in advance. I should probably upgrade the anti-air. Don't even remember if I'm producing or using anti-air at all. There we go. And we're winning when they're holding back. We actually have made it to the front lines. That's very good. And apparently we have this, and I want this. Should I... Hey, Gunner, go. I'm doing very well. Yes, but my winged hussars are doing their job. We need more tanks, don't we? Yeah. Okay, so suppose that means, since I still have a massive surplus. There we go. We have a massive surplus of tanks. You know, I'm thinking... oh, what in... Italy invaded England. Okay. Mark, again, I don't want to talk too much politics right now, but because Cuban is kind of exactly the opposite of what the Democrats are trying to argue about, I think it would be a very... I don't think it will work out very well, but then again, Cuban is reasonably moderate. So, it wouldn't be the worst idea, if I'm 100% honest. But in general, I'm not a fan of the concept of, or at least an idea that a Democrat could be successful in arguing that a billionaire is the right way to go for their party. Oh, yeah, I also forgot to mention that this little piece of border core, which is Bosnia and Herzegovina, are completely enclaved by Croatia. Oh, I love this game. So much border core. And we're so far into the game that even at 5 speed, it's moving pretty slow. I think it's most... give me just a second, because my city is doing some fireworks stuff. Honestly, with the way things are going, I might actually be interested in going after Afghanistan. I don't think we should go after the Ottomans. Well, shit. Or I guess since we're playing as Poland, Pierdola. So Tuscany got released. Is this Parma? Interesting. And that's still the 2 Sicilies. Interesting. And Huey Long is going to win the Second Civil War. So, what, did Mexico, all of it? Mexico lost a war or somehow got puppeted by Huey Long and lost the Yucatan because of it. It's a little interesting. What's going on in South America? What? So France now controls this stuff, which was part of Bolivia, which lost and went commie. Paraguay did something. Argentina went somewhat less insane than it was. And if you can hear fireworks outside, that's pretty good. Yeah, Afghanistan is the graveyard of empires. I really should have gotten some fireworks, because that's what I really wanted to do today, was shoot off a bunch of fireworks, but eh. It is what it is. We should be pushing back. Good God, how long does it take? I mean, then again. Sure, Peru, you can have a non-aggression pact. I'm also trying to figure out... we may have to take Japan. In which case, the samurai will fight. Yeah, Huey Long, the former governor of Louisiana. We have fireworks. Yeah. Can you hear the fireworks where I am? You know, in the background? The original plan for today was actually to play a vanilla game as the USA, but I thought that would be too boring because I would literally just be starting it. You know, we're going to do the 10 TP. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but we'll figure that out. I don't like a strong unified China, so what I'm actually going to do is at some point I'm going to try and conquer it and make them my puppets, which actually might allow me to hold when I eventually go to war with the Reichspakt. Because at the end of the day, I want Ruthenia, I want the Ukraine, is Polish-Lithuanian, because they were historically part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. But right now we got to get through this war. And let's check this. I can deploy that army. You are going to go here. And you. Merely because he has an eye patch. And he's actually going to be on garrison duty in territories that are considered occupied. So here, here, here. I believe this part of Bukovina as well as here, 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 and here. Yeah. Okay, you can do that. We are going to need more Biskevitsas. How many factories do we have? We just get one new one. Okay, that's fine. We'll let the production efficiency cap catch up. And I know this is a little ahead of time, but whatever. I don't hate Huey Long as much as you would expect an American libertarian to hate Huey Long. Okay, so you're already on... Oh, no, I thought you were on aggressive. Or... Yeah. Mostly because Huey Long... He did have actually good intentions, and he wasn't horrible, if that makes any sense. Yeah, France is... so I need to be really careful about my manpower, even though I'm at the highest conscription I'm truly willing to go to. And I could request forces from my puppets, but... Are we actually pushing? We might actually be pushing. I'm trying to figure out how you need to go... There we go. 35M Skoda... Whatever, Hungary, you can have at it. It's actually kind of funny because... Okay, reforming high command. It's actually kind of funny because I've been looking at the stats. Attack Parma, that's easy. It would be if we weren't in the same faction. It's actually going to be a very interesting faction war once I decide to go and try and reclaim Ruthenia and the Ukraine. As well as I could argue for the Baltics, and technically I do have real claims to this part of Latvia. I believe it's called Kurland. But these are basically, all of this is German puppets. These are all Sicilians, and look at that, the Papal States are extra thick. I hope I don't have to fight the Papal States. But everything over here is my puppet. So it's kind of a really weird situation. We're good on resources. I mean, rubber is short, but I don't think we're using any significant amount of it. Okay, so Japanese are... What the... I'm really curious about that one, but sure, fine. We should be pushing them back over here. What's our manpower situation? This is the 3rd Army, and I'm going to wait as long as I can before I send them somewhere. I'm not sure. I already took care of Russia in the last stream. Did you not see? This is my puppet. This is my puppet. This is my puppet. 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 I mean, I'm not kidding, but I literally invaded Russia as Poland and won. It makes me very happy. I'm actually going to set up an army to do a naval invasion, probably from the Netherlands into East Anglia, because I want to try and get Britain out as quickly as possible. But the problem, wait, if I can, yeah, see, I'm gonna have to set like 2 or 3 different naval invasion orders, and I may have to go for here or here. Cool, anti-air upgrade and a mech. Ooh, yes. Okay, as long as we have resources, I don't really care. I don't need any of that. We're gonna go for modern blitzkrieg, I suppose, and we'll just research that normally. And oh my god, we are so far behind over here. It's not even funny. We'll take some of that. Again, I'm in a faction with them, and we're in the middle of the Second Weltkrieg. So it's not a good idea. I believe you are here, so let's edit your orders. What the fuck did I just do? Thank you for letting me do that. There we go. Yeah, it would be a very inconvenient for me to attack right now, and I would actually have to leave the faction in order to do that, so I'm not a big fan of that idea. Okay, how... Okay, they're still working their way over here. That's fine. We'll be holding on long enough to where we can actually take care of this stuff, so I am okay with that. Second, this army is good to go. Okay. So I'm going to take... I just want... Or I guess Pirdola. And then I want to take half. You're going to go here. And I guess we'll just assign random fuckers. 4. And you can go here. Yeah, you can go here. And you're going to go here. Yeah, you can go here. Okay. And actually, you are going to get your own field marshal. And I guess we will go here. There we go. Sometimes I hate when my game goes slow. You are going to go here. You to here. And you to here. Okay, let's quickly use that. And we need more tanks. So what I want to do is, how many factories? I got 2. 1 here and 1 here. And I want to do this and then this and then this to clear everything up. Your order is going to actually be a naval invasion from here to here. Your order is going to be a naval invasion from here. I guess, to here. And your order is also going to be a naval invasion. From here. To here. I should be able to... I wonder... it's a little too late for all of that, Gunner GC. It is a little too late for that. I decided it'd be easier if I didn't do that because I would be surrounded by German puppets quite literally. And because Ruthenia, the Ukraine, the Baltics, and of course Germany, can't forget that. So it wound up just being for the best that I stuck with the Reichspakt in a very temporary situation. Actually, you know what? If I can set up a front here. There we go. Just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. For tanks, because they have the White Eagle, I'm going to go with them. And I don't care. I'm just going to send them here. The goal is to try and get them to hold. And I want to let my manpower build back up again. I'm not scared of a puppet state. I'm concerned because I am literally surrounded by Germany or their puppets. Okay? That's German, that's German, that's German, that's German. So, as much as I want to attack Germany right off the bat and get Gdańsk back, I'm also not trying to be a complete idiot. Okay, that's fine. You can do that. Just go to one of those two ports. I don't care. Yeah, Sea Lion isn't working right now. But I mean, they're really trying, Jesus. I mean, I have convoys. Come on. You should be getting over there, shouldn't you? There we go. Once they get over to a port province, they should be able to actually get over there. Oh, yes! 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 I've got 10 divisions there! Yes! Yeah, exactly, Gunner GC. I was reading some stuff about that, and yeah, exactly. The Operation Sea Lion had zero intention of conquering all of Britain. And had a second front offensive line. Let's take Liverpool. And let's try and get it so that we have to capture Birmingham as well. And make sure that Richard Hammond learns Polish. Fuck you, Russia. I mean, that's not unusual for someone of Polish descent to say, but is fuck you, Russia. I'm going to go ahead and activate both orders. Not like it actually matters. But now that we have an entire freaking army, we should be able to actually land actual troops in Great Britain. But yeah, I was only supposed to conquer the south of Britain, but even Adolf was like, that's kind of a dumb idea, because at the end of the day, they're just going to regroup and the Americans are going to land and they're going to sweep south. Like, you know your plan is bad when even Adolf Hitler says, no, this is a dumb plan. We should probably give it to the Byskovitsa. And are you set to aggressive? Because you should be. No, you're not. And that's perfectly okay. Yeah, you can send us guns. I mean, it's not like we have a massive surplus. We had a surplus. I love that my puppets are sending me Lend-Lease. I love it. Man, I don't even care that we are behind on infantry equipment. We're pushing. That's the nice thing. Said I don't like that my manpower is so low. Which army is that? Okay, you. I'm gonna stop your advance. Oh my god, they have still not taken Verdun. Oh no, this battle is nasty. Oh, you want to talk about nasty? Let's talk about the Battle of Verdun. Okay, so we're winning across this entire front. Well, now we aren't because we're waiting for redeployments, but we're about to take London. 899. Come on, put 99 up there. Come on, put 99 up there. There you go, 99. And we took the province, baby. And YouTube's being fucking retarded. Yeah, this is okay. You know what? You're allowed to be aggressive. Okay, let's take a look at the Eastern Front. And this is going to require just patience, I suppose. Or not. We're pushing back hard. The Winged Hussars are doing their job. Said I may need to change my conscription laws. Don't quite like that. Yeah, my manpower is not exactly in the greatest of situations. I will admit that. We're about to take London, baby. Siege of London. Honestly, what I'm tempted to do is actually give it to the Entente after the war. That way I'm allies with the Entente. And appears the federal government is on its last side of the American Civil War. Already most of its land has been swallowed up by the other American factions, and what is left is but the last remnants of its army. Now demoralized and suffering from mass desertions, but holding out against all hope that a miracle might save them, some federal leaders have already met with the enemy faction's generals to negotiate terms of inevitable complete surrender. Okay, cool. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and this is actually relatively accurate for a winter or even an April. I have had blizzards where I live, which is actually... bruh. The Poles were the ones who entered London, not the Sicilians. Yeah. Kurwa. Yeah, USSR could have invaded Japan, but they didn't because, well, they were more concerned about a certain angry mustache boy in Deutschland. Okay, so we're holding there. That's good. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. You're still probably missing light tanks. Yeah, exactly. So that's Africa stuff. Ah, the Côte d'Ivoire. Or Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, so as you can tell, Deutsche Mittelafrika collapsed into this gigantic mess. Oh! The Anzacs are here! Holy shit! The Anzacs arrived! Oh, sorry, that's the Canucks. I'm sorry, I thought that was the Anzacs. It wasn't that Japan and Russia had and the Soviets had an unofficial truce. They were at war. Japan just refused to actually fight the Soviets because they had one bad experience in a battle and decided that it wasn't worth it. As for Japanese intentions, they were seriously, the Japanese were terrified. Carter was never going to survive the hostage crisis. It was just impossible. There was no way Carter was going to survive. He had so much going on. It's just not even worth it to spend time thinking about what would happen there. Order restored in Turkestan. While Turkestan still labors under Polish-Lithuanian control, the Turkestan military has asserted enough control over its own borders that a semblance of autonomy is now possible. This is not independence, far from it, but it does mean they no longer have to rely on Polish-Lithuanian troops to secure their borders, and are thus not so tight. So be it. Okay. I wish there was an option for me to actually look at my puppets. Turkestan is still a puppet. It's good. Yeah, I actually agree with you. I think you're correct that Joe Biden thinks he's running against Reagan. Um, no, the Soviets were about to go in against the Japanese, but they decided against it the Japanese surrendered before that happened. New army designs, sweet. Extra research slot. Give me that extra research slot. Should we go for Poland cannon to space, or should we actually play this intelligently? Because we're in 42, and we're a little bit behind on our industry, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And a national focus. Well, we finished our politics stuff, I suppose. Honestly, I don't really see us going too crazy, so we're going to go with resistance suppression. At least for now, and then we'll figure out what we're doing later. And then, how many factories? Okay, so 1. We need more tanks. Yeah, exactly. We're 4,000 behind on tanks. That might change. 24,000 behind there. Really, the legation cities want to send rifles. That's fine. You can send rifles. What's that looking like now? How are we that far behind each month? Is it really from reinforcements? Ugh. Whatever. We're pushing in England, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, Biden would have been crushed by Reagan. I 100% agree with that. Southern Norway? Really? Really? Great news. Siam has capitulated. Capitulated. Pidola. Which is hilarious considering their capital hasn't even been taken. But, okay, fine. Whatever. Man, I can hear fireworks outside of my place. You know, what are they doing anyway? Okay. German Empire is fun. I don't get this. The Ottomans are weird. Really, the Papal States want to send... I mean, I have to accept. It's the Pope sending me shit, so I have to accept. Come on, we better take Verdun. Also, we took Birmingham, so that makes me happy. Take Bangor. Take Bangor, cut off those troops. I suppose your next goal will be Inverness. There you go. And I guess we'll go 14 TP. Yeah, I think the 14 TP is a very good idea. Yes, I could invade Sweden through Russia, but again, right now I'm in the middle of a war and we're in the same faction. And also Finland is technically in the way. Oh, good. Gabon has fallen. Very good. Fuck you, communism. Yeah, Kanye announced. Of course, Kanye announced. Kanye. That's the best way to describe it. And we're still advancing, so that's okay. Yeah. Is there really? Okay, well, you're going to Władysław Anders. And sure, more rifles. I'm okay with that. Since I haven't checked this out in a while, let's look at the border. Okay. We are pushing back. It's just going to be a slog because it's Siberia and it's still technically winter there. Because it's Siberia. And I'm going to actually slow you down to balanced because I think we're not pushing as much as we'd like to. And we're losing manpower horrifically badly. I don't like that, but, you know, what else are we going to do, right? But, hey, we've actually successfully sea-lined. And I don't actually have control of any of those spots. Actually, just walk into Manchester. That should do something, I suppose. Walk into Liverpool, please. Yeah, the problem with the AI is that... Oh, you're already fighting that fight. Good to know. You know what? Go up to Newcastle, please. Okay, if they take Cardiff, I'm reasonably happy with that. Oh, you ran into people at Newcastle. That's good to know. Okay. Attack Ireland after... I mean, I may actually have to. But Ireland was in our faction, so I'm inclined to let them have it. And because I have no real intention to occupy or puppet territories that just weren't controlled or historically antagonistic to Poland and Lithuania, I'm just probably not going to bother. There we go. Okay, they're going to strat redeploy. What? That irritates me. They just gave up a victory point. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm actually legit gonna wait for them to take Newcastle. I'm gonna quickly pop over here, see what's going on over here. Nothing much. Just bullshit. Oh, good, military factories. We need more Byskevitzes, so we're gonna build more Byskevitzes. If we can cut off leads, where even is there? Glasgow. Okay. You get over to here if you can. Yeah, Bangor is kind of important, but Order restored in Georgia, so be it. That's fine. There we go. We're about to take Newcastle. Okay. You get to Edinburgh. Okay, Hungary. Yes! Okay. Good. You... I'm going to set you to naval invade from Liverpool. And you're going to go over to here. What? Did it really just set it as... That somewhat irritates me, but I suppose I could put you, nope, here. Actually, we're at 10%. I don't get this, because Lithuania never was invaded. I don't get it. I should be able to control click this. I don't get it. Okay, so I actually have to go over here. I gotta wait for them to actually reach that province. Yes, happy Independence Day, everybody. Gonna be a somewhat short live stream. Please tell them. Seriously? Okay. Fine. Fine. You want to be like that? In that case, you're going to France. You're going to France, and you're going to take Le Mans. You were going to take Le Mans. Okay, so Huey Long has basically united all of this, and New England, you're going to have to join. It's fine, we're not... Oh, God, we're 52,000 in the hole. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get the naval invasions to actually work. Because we should have them working. Bismarck Sea? What? That doesn't make any damn sense. I'm going to be back in just a quick second. So I'll leave you focused on this front, and I'll be, like I said, I will be back in a very quick second. Sorry about that. I am back, everyone. Very good. Yeah, sorry, my cat tried to get in here. The Second American Civil War, the bloodiest conflict to ever descend on the New World, is over. And as sobbing widows bury their dead husbands and sons, the old regime falls. Conservative and revolution. Huey Long has declared an end to the war, a national holiday, blah, blah, blah. You know, Huey Long, I think, gets a bad rap in some regards. Okay, so what's their tree looking like? What is Huey Long gonna... What even is their focus? Back on the world stage. There we go. I'm actually, you know... that's interesting. Huey will eventually get New England. I genuinely expect that. Now, see, this is the crazy thing. Good Lord Almighty. The amount of insanity. Ooh, Kampfgruppe. Sure, Georgia, you can provide infantry equipment. Go ahead. And we're still short on rifles by the tune of almost 60,000. Honestly, I don't even care that this is ahead of time. We absolutely need it. Oh. Okay, so the Canadians are taking back, and I think that's Ireland is back. There we go. Basically, France is on its own now. What the fuck, Liberia? What is wrong with you, Liberia? Number one, you're socialist. And number two, you're drunk because you're not in the correct place. God, we're gonna have to wipe out these communists. Man, this is where I wish I could actually legit just throw them out of a helicopter. I mean, you could argue Hoover, and I'm not a big fan of Hoover, nor was my favorite president. Coolidge is weirdly my favorite president. Okay, I mean, obviously Germans are at 36%, but I think we're the second. Yeah, that's insane. We're in second place for war score right now, I think, which is very important. Gonna have to... Okay, let's get rid of the miners. So we just have to get rid of France and Japan, and that's it. Really, Russia is a major, even though we are their overlord. Are they fucking drunk? God, that's pathetic. It's fine. Okay, Finland, you can send me whatever you want. Oh, Venice has joined the Reichspakt. That's very good to know. Okay. Man, I wish there was connections between all of these, because that actually would be very useful for me. It would be very useful. What's my doctrine looking like? Am I researching anything? No, I am not. Volkstrom... I honestly have to. I don't really have too much of a choice. As much as I don't want to go to scraping the barrel, I kind of have to. I don't have a choice in that, so we're going to do it. Yeah, well, I don't think Kanye is actually going to do anything. I think Kanye just wants to be Kanye. Okay, it'll give us a slight surplus. And I guess we could even trade with Siberia as well. Just to make sure. As long as we're still able to build stuff, good. And we're actually building pretty quickly. That's very good. The Germans with their Char tanks. Yeah, we've got a big bulge into France, but that's kind of... Again, Kanye is just being Kanye. He just wants something. Not sure what he wants, but, you know, he wants something. I'm sitting here thinking, I actually really like the extra thick papal states here. Okay, Azerbaijan is, you know, not militarily occupied. Italy looks like they're doing okay. We are, you know, as far as we're going to get, probably, unless we're able to successfully naval invade, which I would naval invade at Brest or Cherbourg. They may as well make more Byskovitsas. Okay, Czechia, you can do whatever you want. Greeks, you can send me everything that you want. Sure, Azerbaijan. Sure. Yeah, you go here. Okay, so there's no more of those. That's fine. Yeah, exactly. If Kanye was to actually successfully become a nominee of a major party, that's one thing. Wait, what? I mean, Afghanistan would be my next target, but maybe not. Jesus, Sweden. All you're doing is garrisoning your coast against a threat that really isn't there. Yeah. All that has to be done now is for the legation cities are justifying against us. What? Why? I feel the need to ask that. Okay, that's fine. I guess we should probably do this. I'm going to need to be careful that I don't accidentally let my puppets go. So I'm going to have to be careful about accepting one lease from them. But I'm also 60, almost 70,000 in the red when it comes to rifles or guns. So I'm not happy about that. I think you overestimate America's unwillingness to elect a crazy person. Nikki Haley and Josh Hawley are solid candidates for the GOP. I like Tim Scott, but Burma better be very careful. Burma better be very careful. I mean, yeah, Kanye would lose big, but it wouldn't be, 500 electoral votes big. Oh my God. Didn't realize how far behind I was on all this construction. And then in Bessarabia, I guess we can max out those dockyards, right? And then you need infrastructure, so that's fine. There we go. Yeah, I was lagging because rural internet is the norm for me. I want this to end as quickly as possible. With the Canadians, this won't be too much of a problem, I think. You're not in a faction, are you? Yeah, not in a faction. Portugal is in the Entente. That's reasonable. And they thought Oprah wouldn't run. She would give Trump the blues if she... I mean, maybe, but it would be really difficult considering she has a clip of her basically saying Trump was speaking like a president back in the 80s, and Trump's speaking style hasn't really changed since then. Nor has his beliefs. So if she thought he was presidential back then, well, it's kind of difficult to argue that he isn't now when nothing he has said has changed. It's just society has. Or to put the Reagan quote to good use, I didn't leave him, I didn't leave the Democratic Party, the Democrats left me. National political machine, okay. They aren't in a faction. What's New England doing? Oh God, the Kennedys? Seriously? Ugh. The Kennedys? Really? The Kennedys? Since both of these merge on the Yuan, I guess we can do the let me read that. The Hussars. And get that produced. So I got a production. Is this really out of date though? We'll go ahead and do this and move to the 14 TP. Though that is technically a medium tank. We can actually trade with the states, so we'll go ahead and do that. We should have good. We have everything. Very good. Yes, I know we have no template for our medium tanks, and we still need light tanks, so we're actually going to go ahead and use those. Wherever those are. There we go. Let's see what our production. God damn, we really need. Yeah, see, I'm a libertarian. If it wasn't obvious from my channel logo, chances are I'm probably going to vote for Jo Jorgensen because she is basically everything I'd want in a candidate. And you need to stop your assault and just build up. And honestly, if I could figure out how to get a naval invasion to work, you know what? Okay, that's fine. You know what? You're gonna go to Portsmouth. A whole lot of you. Or, I guess, not. Okay, here. And you can go here. Not from Russia. Croatia is not my puppet, so I'm okay with that. Oh my fucking god! What is wrong with you? Actually, not close. Not with Siberia. Germans, on the other hand, I'll maximize whatever I can get out of them. And the two Sicilies, I'll get what I can get out of them. Not Alashorda. I'll go ahead and go from USA. And I guess Hungary. And Finland, you too. And I guess you as well. Czechia, sure. South Africa, sure. Legation cities, sure. And then your goal is actually to get to... Okay, fine. I'm going to have to wait for you to get there. And there we go. Did I say you were going to Portsmouth? Okay. There we go. Because the idea is I'm going to try and naval vote. I mean, smacked with a belt 100 times. See, I've always voted third party just because I am not a fan of either major party. But at the same time, I'm not opposed to voting No divisions. What? Okay, this is pissing me off. Okay. I should be producing convoys then. As much as I want to get the ORP Jan Sobieski, it's more important that I get convoys going. And whatever, you can land in Hungary, you can do that, and Sweden, you can do that. How am I always behind on material? Okay, Australasia, you can send me whatever you wish. And Sweden, send me as much shit as you want me to. Kurva! Fucking computer is so fucking slow. Fine, send me whatever you want. Okay, I really don't care. Yeah, well, you waste your ballot when you support policies or politicians you don't believe in. We need more infantry equipment, so we're going to be making more infantry equipment. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Do I need Marines in order to do this crap? Because if I do, I mean, I'm going to be a little upset, but okay, I get it. And I've got 15 days till I can actually research that crap, so I suppose it's not the worst thing in the whole wide world. I still got a metric fuck ton of equipment that I need to do. I should have just left Russia as my territory and gotten like a Prince of Terror or some shit. I mean, I get the politics. See, I get the idea behind libertarian politics, and basically the idea is that holy fucking shit. How many... I didn't even realize how many divisions I had lost there. Jeez. I never thought I'd... Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to actually do some thonking, I guess is the best way to describe it. Nice. Yeah, I'm... And as soon as you get there, go for it. Nope. Siberia, you don't get it. Okay, so I'm going to have to go here and do that, and here, and as... I'm going to be pissed if I actually have to do Marines. Sure, Vladislav Anders, you can get a government post, I suppose. Yes, happy Independence Day, everybody. I greatly appreciate everybody's well wishes. This has devolved into the same bullshit that every war devolves, or that everybody expected World War II to devolve into. Oh, that's good. The French have... military axis. This is the French Republic. You know what? You know what? We're going to go ahead. Both of y'all find yourself a way I really don't care. I really don't care. And honestly, you can go here. Yeah, the Baltics can do that, and the Portuguese can do that. Does it really have... Okay, it says 24 divisions. No divisions, no divisions. It's 24 divisions in both. Okay, Kurva. Yeah, Cuomo's not the greatest, but at the same time, this is a bunch of... This is a bunch of bullshit that shouldn't have happened in the first place, but you know what? I'm just hoping we don't live through an election where there's no electoral college winner. Well, actually, no. On second thought, you go here. Sorry, Georgia, as much as I want you to do that, you can't. I think it's just one division, but yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Russia, quit eating my divisions. I absolutely hate that Russia is eating my divisions. I mean, basically. With both the Entente and the Reichspakt now at war with the Third Internationale, the Dominion of Canada has called for a conference between the leaders in the Canadian city of Halifax in order to discuss the possibility of cooperation. And the German Empire has agreed. While it is currently unclear how far such cooperation would go, it seems worth the attempt. A representative from the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was an accident. Oh, we will be there! Oh, we will be there. Cuba has joined the Reichspakt. Very interesting. Okay, we are actually recovering some of our manpower. That's very good. I'm going to send them there, and maybe, no. No. Well, shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to make 2 attempts, basically. Hopefully, I don't have to invest in Marines in order to naval invade. Oh, we took Verdun! Yes! My favorite alternate history timeline is hilariously Harry Turtledove's Southern Victory series. Leaders from the Entente and the Reichspakt gathered in Halifax today in order to discuss the possibility of cooperation in war against the Third Internationale. What this cooperation would consist of was not difficult to ascertain. Military and naval access between all members, but more importantly for the Entente, the willingness on the part of the Reichspakt to stay out of both France and Great Britain once the war is done. This would allow for swift return of Europe for the French and British exile governments, the ultimate goal of both. But now a single question hangs over the conference. Would the German Empire agree to such terms, and if so, what would they ask in return? It is an excellent question. Another fucking winter. Oh my god. How much steel do we freaking need? Okay, Switzerland, you, because I'm not trading with my puppets. Because they apparently think they're going to get autonomy. Yeah, well, celebrity politicians and... No, not Tucker 2024. Failure of the Halifax Conference. Representatives both of the Entente and the Reichspakt met, and the Canadians in Halifax this week, hoping to come to a working agreement. While there was initially progress, ultimately German demand that the French Republic join Middle Europa. Their economic union after regaining Paris was refused and proved to be the breaking point. The French departed Halifax in anger, with the Germans leaving soon afterwards, and a conference was declared a disappointing failure. The wars against the syndicalists will continue, but they will do so separately while still eyeing the other side as an old and potentially future enemy. Yeah, it could have gone better. I will state that much. Pathetic. Yeah, Tucker would easily crush AOC, but so would I if I was of legal age to run for president. I don't think it's a good idea to say that no, they couldn't. I think at the end of the day, it'd be stupid to say that it wouldn't matter. Oh, wait, what? Can I set your front line here? And you can march towards here. And honestly, go. And you better be set to aggressive. Just please land somewhere. Come on. Come on. What's our score? 10%. That's decent. We're doing okay over here, but apparently attrition is a thing, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Kuba, you can do that. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go here. Like I said, I had intended to stream not too terribly long, but I guess at 2 hours I'll end this one just because I want to get some rest and sit with the cat. I'm struggling to figure out how in the world Japan and Transmur keeps pushing. There we go. I'm also being a bit too aggressive, I will admit. Yeah, I don't like AOC either. I'm not a fan. I think she's absolutely crazy. I think it'd be best for the United States as well as basically everything else if she were to stop acting like she actually had any intelligence at all and just give up on politics. But she has no intelligence, so she won't give up on her ideas for some sort of weird world coalition revolution bullshit. The fact that she has an economics degree is a disgrace to the field of economics. That's basically where I stand on the issue. That said, I'm not gonna lie, she is somewhat attractive, but I'm gonna stop that sentence and that train of thought right there. As for this game, I'm gonna go ahead and state that, well, it's our board participation, 10% still. Okay, cool. I love how it forcibly capitulated Lithuania, even though Lithuania doesn't exist. And it's part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, which is pretty thick. We control from Baltic to Black. Tulsi isn't bad. Oh, shoot. Let's pay some fucking attention. Okay, you go here. And this is Venice. Go ahead. And push towards Le Mans. Mostly because I want the Poles to actually win Le Mans for once. Slight sarcasm there. Come on, just fucking land. I know Marseille and Avignon are going to be very difficult to hold. Peru is capitulated. Dark times. Okay, fine. Pete Buttigieg. Yeah, I know she's crazy. I get it. I am well aware that she is crazy. Okay, so we've got 3 actual divisions there in Marseille. Okay. I think we may actually be able... There we go. And I guess their goal will be, I guess, Bordeaux. Or near enough to Bordeaux. I really don't care as long as we get to land more troops. And the more divisions we have in Marseille, the better. Yeah, and I'm in my mid-20s and I could whoop her ass. Okay, here we go. We've actually got provinces now. Good. Somebody better take fucking Avignon. Good. Good. Push! Push, you bastards. I'm gonna set you all y'all too aggressive. Ooh, concentrated industry based. I love it. That means we've got all that, and we're behind on construction, so we're gonna improve our construction. We've got enough resources. We don't really have to care. We're good there. That's fine. And because we're behind their lines, they've got everybody on their front lines. We're just gonna be pushing, which is very, very important. Oh, trust me, I could roast her too. Except it wouldn't be that type of roasting. Greece, you can do whatever you want. Azerbaijan, sorry, I'm going to decline. And Armenia, I'm going to have to decline. Who's my favorite congressperson? I actually like Morgan Griffith, even though I have some certain policy disagreements against with him. But but Griffith is a good person, so I don't have any real problems other than some minor disagreements. But then again, he is my congressman, so If I had to choose from both houses or both chambers, I choose Rand Paul for obvious reasons. Stop you. Can you just rush Perry? Like, is it literally possible for you to rush Paris? Also, pretty hilarious that now that we've actually established the south of France, or La France, as it should be called, I mean, yes, but expecting them to give up their seats is kind of wishful thinking at best. As for history, I suppose, well, you're not facing anyone, so take Toulouse, or, yeah, it's Toulouse. And then, as soon as you can, take Pau, which was actually a home of a French Grand Prix. And as a massive fan of Grand Prix racing, Kyrgyzstan, no. South Africa, you can send whatever you want to. Finland, you can send whatever you want to. Research, we should probably go for the Uwa, or Uwan. Doesn't matter, we're actually up to date on all that shit. 14 TP, you can go to here. Close that. Good. Kurwa. You take here. You take Pa. I guess take Bordeaux if you can. Sweden, you can do whatever you want. You take Tua. If you can. Oh, this makes me so happy that we're actually going to be fucking beating communists in France. I'm actually happy about that. That pleases me. This should be increasing our war score as well. Oh, I am very thrilled that I can request. Oh, 35 divisions? What on earth? Bulgaria, you can send whatever you want. And your offensive line, you know what, just go to Loyan. Colombia declared war on Panama. Brilliant. Okay, that McConnell is going to win easily. It's not really a question of if, it's a question of is he going to win by 20 or 15%? And I don't really see how he's not going to be successful in that regard. Ensure loyalty. What? Okay, so the new Washington, root out the traitors, ensure loyalty, and then reward loyalty. Okay. See, White Ruthenia. Okay, you're, yeah, fine, whatever. I think Huey Long wasn't exactly that type of person when it came towards when it came to all sorts of things. When it came towards just control in general. Have we taken Paris? No, we've not taken Paris. We're still at only 10%, but my goal is to hopefully, yeah, we're actually going to defeat them. Oh, thank God. Okay, Poletsky. I'm just merging all those armies into Vladislav Anders. No, God, fucking damn it. Damn it. Oh, great. Paris has fallen. That pleases me. Go. And I guess werewolf gorillas, fine. Croatia, you're not my puppet, so I really don't give two shits. Really? Okay, fine, whatever. France should be close to fallen. France should fall very shortly. France should fall very quickly. I hope this ends very soon. As soon as this ends, honestly, I'm probably going to end the stream. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a plot twist that wasn't going to happen. And I'm saying this as somebody who's literally spent way too much time and money studying history. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when you do alternate history, you really have to pay attention to the history you are studying and the history you are adapting. Okay, I do actually have a medium tank in production. We probably should be doing some level of medium tanks. Okay, good. I do have multiple bicyclettes. There we go. What is my construction situation looking like? Okay, we're about to build multiple civilian factories. I'm going to pop you up there. That way, the second the civilian factories are done. Okay, cool. How long till France capitulates? If we get rid of the miners... Okay. Commune France is 20% or less. Okay. That said, Haley versus Holly would be interesting, but I'm wondering to see if what's his name, Tim Scott might consider running. You try and get to here. No. Don't fight an unnecessary battle. There you go. Legation cities, you do whatever the fuck you want. Said France should be gone as relatively quickly. What even is the actual capital of the French communist whatever bullshit? Because I don't even know. Really, they said it at Lyon. I mean, okay, sure. I mean, I get why the Democrats would be viewed as interesting, but I kind of disagree. Mostly because at the end of the day, Democrats just don't have a real bench. They have names, but that's all. That is all they have is names. They don't have a real bench to speak of. Okay, France is basically finished. That's very good. Oh, good. We finished our research into Marine divisions. And it's 43. I guess I can go here. See if you can go to Nantes. Nantes. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not talking as much as I normally would. I'm just trying to make sure I actually win this. I think Pancho Villa wound up being somewhere in... I'm trying to remember because it's been a long time since I've actually read the Southern Victory series. I'm trying to remember if Harry Turtledove was the one who did the hypothetical time travelers from apartheid South Africa connected with the Confederates in order to create their ethno-state or whatever, basically, right? And hilariously, Robert Ewell Lee decided we maybe should end slavery because that'd be a good idea. And it actually is a good idea because slavery is fucked. Like, I don't think it's wrong to use that language either to describe my displeasure for the practice. Still 10%. Okay, that's fine. You're already executing what I want, but see if you can get to POW. Where's France? Vive la France. Okay, not too much longer. Wait a second. If I get rid... Yeah, the Third International. That's pretty good. Is it listed as a Second Weltkrieg? Current wars. No. Okay. Let's see. Honestly, like I said, it has been a very long time since I've read those. I don't remember if Jeff Davis got a second term. I like reading alternate history, and alternate history is a fun exercise when it comes to understanding regular history. Um, just because at the end of the day, if you're able to successfully read and understand alternate, or if you can develop a successful alternate history, things are so much better. Battlefield support. Papal states, yeah, you can send me whatever you want. You're the Pope. You can send whatever you want. Okay, there we go. We took Nantes. Nantes. Get to Brest. Oh, shit. So we had somehow more than the Germans had. You know what? What's going to be useful for me? I will take Norway. Okay. Peace conference. I'm actually good with what I've got right now. I'm just waiting for it to load now. I don't... If I remember correctly, they did not. Oh my god. Oh, God, this is so... An Italian Empire, okay, sure. Okay. Okay. Sure, Ireland, you can have your independence. Okay, there we go. Should get Norway as a puppet. Okay, so you are moving under here. Nope. You are moving under here. No, Norway. Okay, so my computer is being ridiculously stupid. Okay, so Canada. Okay. Okay. You are getting a new front line over here. You are getting a new front line over here as well as my Russian puppets. You are getting a new front line as well. Your offensive line is going to be here. Yours will be here. No, I selected an offensive line for you. Stuck. Okay, and you know what? Just go for it. I really don't care. And you know what? You're going over here too, and you're gonna go for it. No, Russia, you do not send me anything. The Italians, however, you can send me whatever you want. Looks like we're still good on everything in terms of trade. Said the fact that we beat the Internationale so quickly is kind of sad when you think about it. I guess I do have enough to do. Not sure how much longer I'm going to play tonight, but I am very happy with what we've done so far. We're going to have a woman as president in not too short of a time. Easily by the time I'm in, I'd say probably before 2040, I think is a reasonable amount of time. What just happened here? So Colombia took Panama. Okay. The French Kingdom. You're a German puppet, so go right on ahead. Well, the border gore is getting slightly less bad. German Empire wants to send one convoy. That's good. Oh, come on. We have so many puppets, and yet we're considered a minor power. Okay, fine. Germans have slightly more participation, but I disagree, but whatever. Okay, fine, whatever. Tunisia declared war on the French Republic. Interesting. Well, Tunisia's gonna die really quickly. And I'm just really waiting for my manpower to build up. Could a Republican win DC? Maybe. It'd take a very, very long time for that to happen, though, so... see. Okay, so we're only 30,000 behind. Okay. Really? Okay. The Baltics, you can do that. Sure. Switzerland, go ahead. Czechia, go ahead. Anyway, we had a successful peace conference. I'm very happy with the results. We might actually be able to hold off reasonably well as soon as we can recover our manpower as well as our divisions. We might actually be able to reasonably defeat the Germans with the Entente, given everything that's happened. I might actually leave the faction once this war in the East is concluded. Because I've got a bunch of puppets, and one of whom has a ton of power. In addition, I've got, you know, other puppets, and I'm gonna be and if I side with the Entente, I'm gonna have a decent, you know, self-preservation situation. This might actually be able to work out for me in the long run. Now, I'd be very happy with that. No, Kyrgyzstan. No, you don't. No, you don't get to provide that to me. I really am not interested in that. And this is going to end so poorly for the Japanese that it's not even worth it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here just because I started a little bit early, so just save that there. Cool. There we go. And I want everybody to take it easy. Have a nice evening, and I'll see you all next time. Have a nice night, and if you like the content, likes, comments, subscriptions always help, and I'll see you all next time. Take it easy. Good night. Bye-bye.